Good afternoon and welcome to the first edition of From the Mayor's Desk for January 2010. I hope you and your families had a wonderful Christmas season and New Year, and I hope you're ready to take on 2010 with a lot of energy and renewed vigor. I've got several brief things to tell you this morning. First, you'll notice that I'm coming to you from a different office than I normally do. I moved into temporary quarters, as has the city manager and the administrative assistant for the city manager, because we're currently undergoing a city hall expansion. The finance department has been in the basement of the city hall for many years. That area floods frequently, and it's just not a good place for them to be. So we're going to bring them up to the surface of the earth, give them some new offices, and expand the administrative area and redesign the administrative area of the city hall. If you drive by, construction is now well underway. It should be finished sometimes toward the end of this year. We'll want all of y'all to come by and see the new offices and departments that we are constructing and trying to make the city hall more functional and effective for you. Some other news that you might find interesting: the Municipal Development District last week at its meeting approved economic development help to a restaurant that I think many Baytonians have waited for a long time. We are in negotiations and have pretty much wrapped it up to bring an Olive Garden restaurant to Baytown. I know many of you for many years have wanted that particular restaurant to be here. It looks like that they will be building a $1 million restaurant on Garth Road in the vicinity of the mall later on this year. I think it should be opening sometime in 2010. So that's something for us all to look forward to. In addition, we received notice that Cheddar's Restaurants, who many of you may have eaten at, are going to build a location next to the School Administration Building on Interstate 10 between the School Administration Building and the Chevrolet dealership. I'm sure you're all looking forward to that, as we are, and it'll be great to have two more choices for lunch and dinner here in our city. In addition to those construction projects that you can watch for, the water park continues to be well underway. As you all know, it's scheduled to open in May of this year. We are now to the point where the slides have been delivered, and I'm told that the surfing machine will be delivered in the next several weeks, and you're going to begin to shortly be able to see towers for the slides constructed at the water park. We are all excited about this new addition to our city's recreation facilities. If you want to see, go by and check on how construction's going. That's at the Gray Sports Complex north of Sterling High School. Drive by and check on them. I think you'll be pleased and excited like we are as to how that project's coming along. Another thing to watch for this spring will be the beginning of construction of the latest flyover at 330 and 146. As you know, we completed an exit ramp last year, which will allow folks coming in on 330 to exit onto South Highway 146 to head toward the bridge. The latest phase that we've been able to secure funding for will allow you to exit 146 southbound and go on to 330 westbound without having to go through the stoplight at Garth Road and stop several more times before you hit the main lanes of Spur 330, which is Decker Drive. We are greatly excited about this. This came about through much hard work on behalf of city staff, and we are also indebted to the Houston-Galveston Area Council, who managed to find us some funds that were left over from another project in which we can, and also I would be remiss if I didn't tell you that Congressman Green and Poe both worked on getting us some money in a federal appropriations for this project. I'm sure that you're going to appreciate, once we get it in, the 5 to 10 minutes that it's going to save you in traveling into Houston from the east side of Baytown. It's also going to help us a lot with hurricane evacuations in the future, so that's something to look forward to. Again, we're told that they're supposed to let the contracts in February or March and get underway. That project will probably take at least a year. Another thing to watch for will be this year will be the long-awaited streetscape project along Texas Avenue. Those funds were the result of, were from a federal grant, actually, that Congressman Green secured for us around 3 to 4 years ago. That project's been making its way through the Texas Department of Transportation. We are told that we are gradually and finally about to get to the point where they will release the funds to us. All the engineering work and design work have been done. We're going to do a demonstration block first to show the public what that's going to look like. That'll be landscaping, pavers, benches, new lighting and such. We think you'll be excited when you see how good we can make Texas Avenue look, and we're excited about that project. Finally, this is the time of year that we all make resolutions. Allian and I have started a new regimen where we get up early every morning and walk about 1.5 miles. What I would encourage each one of you as Baytonians to do would be resolve to be healthier in 2010. Most of us can use more exercise, and whether you diet or not or exercise, I encourage each one of y'all to take at least one step this year to make yourself healthier. If you smoke, please give it up. If you do anything to excess that harms your body, please give that up too. But at the very least, get out and walk in your neighborhood. You don't have to join a gym or do anything expensive, but take the time every day or at least several times a week to go just walk in your neighborhood. Get some exercise this year. Let's all be healthier Baytonians. That'll make us more energetic, and we can do more to make our city better in 2010. I hope each of you have a wonderful new year, and I'm looking forward to being your mayor this year. Thank you very much.